Welcome. In this video, we will discuss about the Tharu Tribals. So we will discuss who are these, what are the latest news regarding them, and so many things. So in this video, let's focus on Tharu Tribal. This topic is important from your GS paper 2 as well as paper 3 perspective. So paper 2 because of the social justice sector and paper 3 in terms of overall economic consideration of this particular tribal group. So let's start. So Uttar Pradesh government is working to connect the Tharu villages in the district of Balrampur, Bahraich, Lakhimpur and Pilibhit bordering Nepal with the homestay scheme of UP Forest Department. So this is the reason why this particular tribal group was in news, because a recent announcement from the Uttar Pradesh government talks about giving access to the homestay in the Tharu tribal region. The idea is to offer tourists an experience of living in the natural Tharu habitat in traditional huts made of grass collected mainly from the forest. So this is like you will be able to stay in the grass huts of Tharu village people. That's the idea, or that's the offer which has been offered by the UP government. This is expected to create jobs and bring economic independence for the tribal population. So the tribal population which have their means cut short. So in that regard, eco-tourism, or in that regard, village tourism is going to open new avenues for them. So this is the context in which we are discussing about this particular topic. Now let's give more light to the Tharu tribals. So the word Tharu is believed to be derived from the Thavir, meaning the followers of Theravada Buddhism. So these Tharu is actually supposed to be the followers of the Theravada Buddhism. What is Theravada Buddhism? We will also discuss about that in the upcoming slide. The Tharu community belongs to the Terai lowlands amid the Shivalik or lower Himalayas. So we know that there is a Terai region on the foothill of Shivalaya, which is a swampy region where the streams which has disappeared just before that re-emerges and created the swampy marshy area. So these are the Terai region where the Tharu people are generally living. Terai is a region of northern India and southern Nepal running parallel to lower ranges of the Himalayas. Tharus live in both India and Nepal. In Indian Terai, they live mostly in Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh and Bihar. So these are the three states where you can find the population of Tharu. Tharu is a scheduled tribe in the states of Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh and Bihar. So according to the constitution, these has been listed under the central list of scheduled tribe. Most of them are forest dwellers and some practice agriculture. So most of these people reside within the ambit of the forest land only. Few of them also practice agriculture at time. Tharus worship Lord Shiva as Mahadev. So their main deity is Lord Shiva. They call him as Mahadev and call their supreme being Narayan, who they believe is the provider of sunshine, rain and harvest. So their principal deity is Mahadev, and as well as their supreme being is Narayana. Tharu women have stronger property rights than is allowed to women in mainstream North Indian Hindu custom. So the gender equality, or you can say the position of women in the Tharu tribal society is better. So position of women is better in the Tharu tribal society structure. So these are the few details that you could know about the Tharu tribal. Now let's move ahead and try to understand about the Theravada Buddhism. It is the strongest form of Buddhism which is practiced in Sri Lanka, Cambodia, Thailand, Laos and Myanmar. So all these places, it is the Theravada Buddhism which is practiced. The name means the doctrine of the elders. So the Theravada actually means the doctrine of the elders being the senior Buddhist monks. This school of Buddhism believes that it has remained closest to the original teachings of the Buddha. So this is what Theravada Buddhism believes in, that they have remained closest to the default readings or default teachings of the Buddha. However, it does not overemphasize the status of these teachings in the fundamentalist way. They are seen as tools to help people understand the truth and not as having merit of their own. So these are more like a guiding principle instead of being a something which have its merits on its own. It emphasizes attaining self-liberation through one's own effort. So this is the thing. Unlike what you read in your Mahayana Buddhism, which talks about Bodhisattva guiding the people towards the nirvana, it Theravada Buddhism talks mainly about self-liberation through one's own effort. That somebody or someone has to put in their own effort to be able to achieve the self-liberation. The follower is expected to abstain from all kinds of evil, to accumulate all that is good, and to purify their mind. So this is the tenet of the Theravada Buddhism. The ideal of Theravada Buddhism is the Arhat or the perfected saint who attained enlightenment as a result of his own effort. So Arhat is the one who is considered the ideal in the Theravada Buddhism because he was able to attain the enlightenment from his own effort. Meditation is one of the main tools by which Theravada Buddhists transforms themselves, and so a monk spends a great deal of time in meditation. So the thing which they thoroughly follow, or the tool through which they will be able to attain the stage of Arhat, is through meditation. So these are the basic details you could understand about the Theravada Buddhism. Now for your homework, read about the Vajrayana Buddhism and where it is followed, what kind of tenets are there. If you find out, feel free to drop a comment in the comment section of this video. So I hope you have understood this. If you feel like having any doubt over here, you are always free to drop a comment in the video section. Thank you.